Hi guys, thanks for visiting. It's Melissa. Earlier on YouTube, I had mentioned something about a prophetic dream that I had last night. By the way, it is 8:20 California time, January 30th on Thursday, 2025 when I'm recording this. Hope you can hear me okay. But the dream that I had was it was just a very unusual kind of dream. I mean, normally I just, I think, oh, okay, I dreamt about whatever last night and I can shrug it off. This one I couldn't shrug off. There was something definitely God-touched about this dream. So the way the dream played out, this is what I can remember of it. I was with friends of mine. I was with a big group of my friends, and a lot of my friends have pets. So a couple of the dogs, there were dogs with us. We had dogs in our care, and we were at this. It was sort of a community center, or it seemed like there were showers there. You could sleep there. You could eat there, and I remember it was only a couple of dollars to eat at this place, whatever this place was. It was in kind of a wooded area, a little bit isolated, but we were all at this kind of community center. And all throughout the dream, I kept hearing very clearly the word tariff. Now, for those of you that are familiar with the Republican Party and Donald Trump, tariffs have been a big thing in this election, and that's when we charge a fee for foreign goods. Okay. Tariff, that word I kept hearing that word over and over and over again during this dream, and it seemed like me and my friends at this community center were kind of in a state of poverty. Okay, I do remember not being able to feed our animals. Like I mentioned, we had dogs with us. We weren't able to feed these dogs, and like I say, we were able to get a meal for couple of dollars. I think it was $2 and something cents. I'm sorry about that noise. This is the only time I have to record this, though. It was a couple of dollars to purchase a meal at this community center. And I remember it being shells and cheese that I was craving. And it was $60-something for a box of shells and cheese. And I kept hearing the word spoken to me over and over again as I was dreaming all of this: tariff, tariff, tariff. So what I think God was trying to tell me something. There are a multitude of ways that this whole tariff program could affect our food supply and international goods. And I'll get into that next. That'll be part 2 when I will specifically discuss what a tariff is and the different ways that could affect our food supply. But that was my dream, and I really feel like God was trying to tell me that and tariff is not a word that I use in my everyday vocabulary. I know that it's on Trump's agenda. It is part of his, it's one of his policies. But it's not something that I really would have chosen to think about myself, or that I think is really in my subconscious. I really believe that this was God trying to tell me something about these tariffs, and quite possibly what the end result might be, or some kind of future problem that we could have as a result of them. Maybe. I really don't know. But anyhow, so that was the dream. A community center where we could shower and eat meals for real cheap, shells and cheese, Velveeta shells and cheese that were $65 a box, not being able to feed our animals, our pets, and hearing the word tariff over and over again. So that's the dream, and part 2, I'm going to talk about a tariff and what that is, and I will also discuss a couple of ways that tariffs could affect the food chain and food supply. Thanks for visiting. Bye.